All right, James Lamb, congratulations on your 2020 Pioneer 8K win. That's also at BC Championships, isn't it?
Yeah, I believe so. I paid my BC Athletics membership, so hopefully I can get the prize money and stuff that comes with it. Yeah, so I'm hoping. Yeah, it is the BC 8K Championships, right?
Yeah, it is. And so you went into this race thinking top three.
Top three would be good.
You won.
Top three get paid. So.
Did you think that you had a really good shot at winning this?
Well, I knew it was going to be. I knew I had a shot at winning it. But there's some good guys out there. So Joel De Schiffart, Blair Johnston, Ron Lowen are three of my teammates from the Langley Mustangs. We all trained with Mark Bomba there. And I knew they were in good shape. We were all doing workouts together, so I knew I was going to have to kind of compete with them. And I know Braden Charlton was here from the Thunderbirds Track Club, and I knew he had a really good run at Canadian Nationals. And so, it was pretty competitive deep field that I knew it was going to be tough. So I'm pretty happy to walk away with the win. Yeah. So.
Good. And then I know at National Cross where Braden had a great race, he took you by about a minute, I think, and then
probably.
Today you got him by quite a bit?
Probably pretty close, yeah. I think he ran like in the low 30-something, and I was like 31-something. Yeah, I didn't have a great day at Canadian Cross, but I'm happy I was able to bounce back for today. So it's been a decent month of training. So
yeah, and that was my next question is what's the difference between what was happening before National Cross in the beginning of December there and now?
So now, today was only 8K, which I think helps me. I'm more of like a miler. I'm going to be experimenting with the 5K and some of the longer distances this year. But a lot of the guys I'm training with, like if it was 10K, it would have been a lot tougher for me, kind of thing. A lot of them are more strength-based guys, and I have the turnover in the legs from some. I think I've probably got the best 800-meter PR in the field, right? Not that helps much with 8K, but with regards to turnover and the shorter the distances, it certainly helps.
So Langley Mustangs Endurance Group, you're no longer a collegiate runner. You're running with this Mark Bomba-led endurance group, which is a lot of former Trinity Western University Spartan athletes. You guys went 1, 2, 3 today.
Yeah, it was awesome. So we were all together in the first kilometer or so, and I was just kind of hanging with Braden, who was leading the race, and then about a mile in, Blair Johnston just went to the front and started hammering. And our first kilometer wasn't slow; it was like 3:02 or something. Then a mile in, Blair just went and started hammering, and Joel went with him. And I was like, "Oh, I'm just gonna hang with Braden because Braden's gonna reel these guys back in." And then about another K passed or so, and I was like, "We're not really gaining on him." And I was like, "It's only an 8K race," and so we're coming up on about 3K, and I was like, "I gotta go get him." So I caught him by about 3K, 3.5K, and then we realized that we had opened a bit of a gap on Braden, so we're like, "Okay, let's just work together," and we just all worked together, took turns leading, and to just keep the pace honest. And then at about 2K to go, me and Blair kind of pulled away from Joel, and so 2K I made a move to kind of help drag Blair through, and with a mile to go, I realized he hadn't really responded, so I was like, "Okay, it's time to just go and just hang on and see if we can get the W here." So.
Now you guys are all from Greater Vancouver, but it sounds a little bit like the Kenyans ganging up on the Ethiopian, and of course Braden being the Ethiopian.
Yeah.
Is there a little bit of that going on?
Yeah, we were joking about how we should use some team tactics on him, try to box him in, but we didn't really do that. We did all kind of think like he's after his great run at Canadian Nationals, we're like, "Okay, well, we're just going to sit on him and let him go." And then that plan kind of went out the window when Blair took the lead a mile in and started going, and I was like, "Okay." And then, once we realized we had a gap on him, we just worked together to keep pulling away because he's huge talent, and we don't want to let get to the later stages of the race and have a guy who's that good near us, right? So try to break him early.
Yeah, tiny but mighty. Lots of talent there. So you've got coming up a 5,000 at the University of Washington.
Yeah, I'm gonna at the UW Invitational. I'm gonna try getting a 5K there. That'll be my first real attempt at the 5K on the track. So trying that. Gonna try, and if it goes well, then maybe try some 5Ks outdoors. But hopefully, kind of focus on the mile and the 5K this year. Yeah.
You ran about 24:20 today, give or take, and then so what does that equal in a 5,000 indoor on a 309-meter track?
I have no idea. If I ran a 5K, I'm kind of hoping to be in and around 14:20-ish. Maybe on a good day, closer to 14:10. On a bad day, maybe a little slower. But yeah, in and around 14:20, I'm hoping is what'll come in a few weeks. But we'll see.
Okay, last question. How does this weather, because it was swirling wind out there and quite cool, how does this weather speak to your strengths?
So I knew it was gonna be windy, so I knew that was kind of going to affect the time and slow it down a bit. So I was but luckily once me, Joel, and Blair kind of pulled away, we were able to kind of take turns leading, and so I went to the lead at about 3K and pulled them through to the halfway point. Then Joel took the lead for about another K, and then Blair took it from like 5K to 6K and had been leading, a lot before that. And then at 6K, I took the lead again and held it till the end. So, but because the three of us were together, we were able to, take turns leading and draft off each other. Whereas, we're trying to run away from Braden, who's out there by himself, just in the wind the whole time, right? So that was kind of, it wasn't our plan going in to work together like that, but that's just the way it happened. And, we're just lucky to have each other out there. So.
Yeah, for sure. It was a great team effort. Nice unis too. Nice kits.
yeah,
but,
the speed suits.
So anyway, nice work here, and good luck at University of Washington.
Yeah, thank you very much. Thank you, Chris.